spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored by Tremezzo, transporting you to Italy through tastes, sights, and smells. Tremezzo's main dining room is open 7 days a week, and there are also catering and function room options. Located in the Square One Plaza on Lowell Street, or check them out on Facebook for new events and seasonal menu offerings.
Good morning, residents of Wilmington. Welcome to today's boys lacrosse game between the Triton Vikings and your Wilmington Wildcats. My name is Sean Guiney. I'll be doing today's game. Triton enters today's game 3-1 with wins against Georgetown, Linfield, and Whittier. Wilmington comes in today's game 1-2. They lost to Woburn, Belmont, and they won against Arlington Catholic. Coach for Triton is Jeffrey Comio, and the coach for Wilmington is Zachary McDaniel. Today's referees are Dave Pensiero and John Salmon. And on the face-up for the Wildcats, it's number 17, Christian Robaj, and we are underway. Triton has the ball. Number 9 passes it out to number 2. Fortunately, I don't have a roster for Triton, so I'll have to be calling their players by their numbers. Number 23 has the ball for Triton. Number 3 had the ball. He shoots and he scores. And Triton's just like that, up 1-0. In the goal for Wildcats is number 15, Thomas Baldy. And in the goal for Triton is number 1, Chris Robaj, taking the face-off for the Wildcats. And scramble for the ball. Chris Robaj comes up with it. Robaj passes it ahead to number 2, Andrew Sullivan. Throws it out of bounds. It remains Wildcats ball. Number 20, Zach Kincaid. Pass it out to number... Oh, it doesn't matter. 23 has the ball for the Wildcats. That's number 20, Gavin Erickson. Erickson back to number 1, Ben Wright. Right behind the net. Try to pass it ahead. Does so number 12. Number 12 was Connor Benoit, and Benoit scores to tie the game at 1. Taking the face-off for the Wildcats is number 10. Number 10 is Adam Bishop. And it's Triton's ball. Triton has it. Number 9 passes it ahead to number 5. 5 throws behind the goal to number 14. 14 ahead to number 23. 23 has the ball. 23 throws it in front to number 5. 5 shot was in the dirt. And now Wilmington comes up with it. Number 5, Kyle Kenyon has the ball. Running at cross midfield.
Scores 1-0 Wilmington. Scores 1-1.
Number 2, Andrew Sullivan has the ball. Pass it ahead to number 23. Gavin Erickson. Erickson now throws it behind the net to number 20, Zach Kincaid. Kincaid. In front to Ben Wright. Ben Wright scores. Put the Cats ahead 2-1. Robach couldn't scoop the ball up. Now Triton has it. Number 3. Pass it to number 9. Number 9 for Triton. Trying to get around Robach. Number 9. Number 23. 23 has the ball. 23. Pass in front to number 2. Number 2. Now pass it to 9. 9 back to 2. Now 9 has the ball. 9 right in front of the net. The ball was blocked by the goalie, Thomas Baldy. Baldy passed it out to number 19, Nicholas Layton. Layton had the ball. Now a fight for the ball at midfield. Triton comes up with it. Number 15 ahead. It's number 3. Number 3 couldn't pick the ball up. It's on the ground, and a fight for the ball between Triton and Wilmington. Now Triton has it. Number 19 has it at midfield. Running ahead. Pass it to number 4. 14. 14 has it in front of the net. His shot is in. And now we are tied at 2. Captains for the Wildcats are number 1, Ben Wright. Number 2, Andrew Sullivan. And number 12, Connor Benoit. Taking the face off for the Wildcats is number 10, Adam Bishop. And the Wildcats come up with the ball. Connor Benoit. Pass it ahead to number 2, Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan behind the net. Pass it to Zach Kincaid. Kincaid out to Benoit. Benoit back to Kincaid. Kincaid in front to Andrew Sullivan, and Sullivan scores. Cats now ahead 3-2. Robach taking the face off for the Wildcats, who are ahead 3-2 with 7.5 left in the first quarter. Robach comes up with the ball, running ahead. Pass it to Zach Kincaid. Kincaid to Ben Wright. Ben Wright scores. Now the Cats are ahead 4-2. Robach wins the face-off for the Wildcats. Robach still has the ball, running ahead. His shot was scooped up, and Triton now has the ball. Number 19 loses the ball. Ball is now being controlled by number 8 for Triton. Number 8 ahead to number 5, who passed it to 14. He scored. Now it scores 4-3. Bishop to take the face off for the Wildcats. Number 2 for Triton in there. 6:52 left in the first quarter. Wildcats up 4-3. And the ball is picked up by Andrew Sullivan. Connor Benoit, Benoit has the ball. Pass it ahead. Pass was intended for Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan couldn't pick it up. And now Zach Kincaid has the ball. Across to number 23, Gavin Erickson. Erickson in front of the net, and Erickson scores. Wildcats now up 5-3. 6:19 left. Bishop take the face-off for the Wildcats. Number 3 for Triton, taking the face-off for them. Ball still on the ground. Still on the ground. Still on the ground. And it's picked up by number 4, Thomas Greco, for the Wildcats. Greco back to Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan across to Ben Wright. Wright has the ball. In front to number 6, Jared Homela. Now Chris Robaj. Pass it to number 24, Ryan Martin. Martin. Pass with intent for Ben Wright. Wright lost sight of the ball, but it remains Wildcats ball. Number 17, Christian Robaj has the ball, being guarded by number 8 for Triton. Robaj out to number 23, Gavin Erickson. Erickson trying to get in front of the net for a shot. Instead passes it out to number 2, Andrew Sullivan. And Sullivan's shot goes out of bounds. Remains Wildcats ball. Here was just over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Wildcats have the ball. Kincaid out in front to number 2,
Less than 5 minutes to go.
Andrew Sullivan.
Scores 5-3 Wilmington.
Sullivan back to Kincaid. Kincaid now for Ben Wright in front. Ben Wright's shot was wide, and the ball will go out. Kincaid has the ball. Out in front, throws it behind the net to Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan pass it. Pass with intent for Gavin Erickson, but was knocked out of bounds by Triton. Remains Wildcats ball. Erickson with the ball. Running at the net. Passes it out to Ben Wright. Wright loses control of the ball. Now across to Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan to Erickson. Erickson, his shot is wide, and it goes out of bounds. Wildcats ball. Kincaid throws it behind the net to Ryan Martin. Martin to Sullivan. Sullivan looked to pass. Instead, go in front of the net. His shot wide. And the goalie, number 1 for Triton, has the ball. Pass it ahead to number 3. Triton now going on the offensive. Number 23 for Triton running towards the net. Lost control of the ball. Ball's on the ground. And behind the net, number 5 and number 19, Nicholas Slayton battled for the ball, with Triton coming away with the ball. Number 3, pass it to 9. 9 has the ball. Pass it ahead to 14. 14 being guarded by number 4, Thomas Greco. And the ball goes out of bounds on the missed shot by Triton. Triton ball. Number 5 has the ball. Number 5 pass it 16. 16 to 9. 9 ahead to 14. 14 trying to get around the defender. The ball is knocked down by the goalie. And a flag will be thrown on the play. Whistles are blown. And the penalty is on the Wildcats. Number 12, Connor Benoit, penalized. And Triton has the ball. It was just over a minute left to play. Number 5 ahead to number 9. 9 to 23. 23 has the ball. Looking for a shot. Instead, pass it behind the net to number 3. 3 to 23. Now across to 5. 5 couldn't handle the ball. Now 9 has the ball. 9 shot
2
is
minutes to go in the quarter. 2 minutes to go.
9 shot is high. Now to bounce. Number 5 for Triton has the ball. Triton 9 shot wide and into the baseball field. Far out of bounds. Remains Triton's ball. Number 3 has it. Number 3 ahead to 23. 23 across to 9. 9 shot off the goalie. And the battle for the ball. Ball still on the ground. Number 5 has it for Triton. Triton 5 ahead to 23. 23 has the ball. Looking to pass, instead will shoot. The ball is knocked down. And number 5, Kyle Kenyon, had the ball.
1 minute to go in the quarter.
1 minute left in the first. 23 has it for Triton. And the whistle's blown. Now 9 ahead to 5. Five to 23. 23 has the ball. Being guarded by number 19, Nicholas Layton. 23 behind the net to 14. 14 trying to get around the defender, Matthew Pendenza. Instead, the goalie for Wilmington comes up with it. In that midfield, battle for the ball. Ball is still on the ground. Trying to be scooped up by Wilmington. And instead, it'll be picked up and out of bounds it goes. Wildcats ball. 23, Gavin Erickson passes it out to number 12,
5, 4,
Connor Benoit. Benoit loses his stick and the ball goes on the ground. And the first quarter ends with the Wildcats ahead 5 to 3.
First quarter. Wilmington 5, Triton 3.
End of the first. We head to the second. Start of the second quarter. Wildcats ahead 5 to 3. Christian Grobaj was in on the faceoff for the Wildcats, but Triton comes up with it. Number 2 for Triton has the ball. It was knocked out of his stick, but recovers. Number 2 still has it. In front of the net for number 5. 5's shot was wide, and it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Triton ball. Excuse me, it's Wilmington's ball. Number 12, Connor Benoit has the ball. Ahead to number 1, Benjamin Wright. Ben Wright passed with intent for number 23, Gavin Erickson, but instead went over his head and out of bounds. And it's Triton's ball. Number 22 for Triton has the ball. Now the goalie has it. Number 1, the goalie, passes it ahead to number 9. Number 9. Flag on the play. Number 9 still has the ball. Number 9 still has the ball. Now pass it to number 2. Number 2's shot is wide and out of bounds. Number 20, Zach Kincaid, penalized for being offsides. Triton has the ball, number 5. Passes it out to number 9. 9 over to 23. 23 looked to shoot, but didn't. Instead, pass it behind the net to number 3. Now 3 to pass it ahead to 5. 5 running. 5 back to 9. 9 shot is in. And Triton has their 4th goal of the game. Scored by number 9. About to take the face off for the Wildcats. Gets number 2 for Triton. After the goal scored by number 9. Number 2 comes up with it. Kind of. Now 23 has it. 23 is running around 2 defenders, and the shot went out of bounds. Remains Triton's ball. Number 14.
10 minutes to go in the quarter.
Number 14 falls
5, Triton 4.
and pass it behind net number 5. Number 5 for Triton. Throws it in front to 23. 23. Try to pass it to number 3. Number 3 couldn't handle the ball. Now number 9. Pass it to 14. 14 back to 9. 9 over to 2. 2 back to 9. 9 has the ball. 9 scores again. 9's second goal in under a minute. And we are tied at 5. #17 Christian Robot shaking the face off for the Wildcats against number 2 for Triton. We are tied at 5 with 9.5 left in the second quarter. Number 12 Connor Benoit running onto the field. Now Christian Robosh comes up with the ball. Robosh running ahead. Is able to get around 2 defenders. Throws it ahead to 14. Or that was number 1. Ben Wright's shot was blocked by the goalie. Now number 19. Nicholas Layton has the ball for the Wildcats. 19. Pass it ahead to Connor Benoit. Benoit back to 23. Gavin Erickson. Erickson shot hit the post. Now behind the net. Zachary Kincaid has the ball. Tries to get in front of the net. Pass was intended for Ryan Martin. Martin couldn't come up with the ball. Looking for a penalty. Won't get one. Now Kincaid back out to Connor Benoit, and Benoit's shot went wide and out of bounds. The goalie for Triton has the ball. Looks to pass it ahead. Pass it to 9. Number 9 for Triton has the ball. They're scoring the last 2 goals for Triton to tie this game at 5. Number 9 ahead. They able to get around the Wildcats. Number 9's pass to 14 was knocked down and goes out of bounds. And will remain Triton ball. Number 14 has it. Number 14, his shot goes wide and out of bounds. And Triton has the ball. Number 5 gets it, pass it in front to number 2. Number 2 try to hit it into the net, and the whistle's blown. And it will be Wildcat ball. Number 5, Kyle Kenyon, pass it to Connor Benoit. Benoit has the ball, pass it upfield. Pass is intended for number 1, Ben Wright. Wright couldn't complete the pass. And Triton now has the ball. Number 22 for Triton has it. It was knocked out of his stick, and the ball remains on the ground, scooped up by Zach Kincaid. Kincaid still on the ball. Now flag is thrown on the play. Penalty will be on Triton. And Andrew Sullivan's behind the back shot goes out of bounds. Number 15 for Triton will go to the penalty box, or penalty zone for a cross track. Five to 5 here with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Andrew Sullivan pass it. Ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Triton. Wilmington now has the ball. Number 23, Gavin Erickson, pass it to Christian Robaj. Robaj ahead to Sullivan. Sullivan to Kincaid behind the net. Kincaid to Ben Wright. Ben Wright. Andrew Sullivan, now Kincaid has it. Kincaid shoots and scores to put the Wildcats back ahead 6 to 5. Kincaid's first of the game puts the Wildcats ahead 6 to 5 with 6:35 left in the second quarter. Christian Robach loses the face-off. It's number 3 for Triton. Number 3 back to 9. 9 has the ball. Now the ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Christian Robach. Robach still has the ball. Knocked out of his stick by number 9 for Triton. Number 9 passed it ahead across the 50-yard line. Now number 5 for Triton has the ball. 5 ahead to 14. 14 to 3. 3 couldn't catch it. Excuse me, that's 23. Now Wilmington has the ball. Now Triton has the ball. 23 running in front of the net. 23 still has the ball. 23 against front of the net. His shot goes wide and out of bounds. And it's Wilmington's ball. Gavin Erickson pass it to the goalie. Thomas Baldy. You pass it ahead to Ben Wright. Ben Wright across the 50. Pass it to 11. Taylor Podolsky. Podolsky now has the ball. Podolsky to Benoit. Benoit over to Sullivan. Sullivan behind the net to Kincaid. Now to Ben Wright. Wright with the ball. Looking to pass.
5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Loses the ball
Wilmington 6, Triton 5.
to number 19 of Triton. Timeout called by Triton. Coming out of the timeout, Wildcats head 6 to 5. Just under 5 minutes left in the second. It'll be Triton's ball. Number 9 for Triton has it. Number 9 pass it ahead to number 3. 23 had it. His shot was short. Now number 5 for Triton has it. Number 5 trying to get in front of the net for a shot. Gives it to 3. 3's shot was stopped by the stick of 15, Thomas Baldy, the goalie. Now Connor Benoit has the ball. Benoit up ahead to Ben Wright. Right pass it. Zach Kincaid. Kincaid out to Benoit. Now Erickson has it. Erickson's shot is good. And the Wildcats now head 7 to 5 on the goal by Gavin Erickson. Robach taking the face off for the Wildcats. Number 2 for Triton taking the face off for Triton. Wildcats up 7 to 5. Ball still on the ground. Picked up by Triton. Number 9 has it. Number 9 being guarded by number 4, Thomas Greco. Now number 3 has it. Number 3 gives it to number 14. 14 throws it behind the net to 23. 23 pass with intent for number 5. And the ball rolled out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat ball. Number 6, Jared Homela has the ball for the Wildcats. Running along the sidelines. Pass it. Pass was intended for Gavin Erickson. Gavin Erickson has the ball. And a timeout was quickly taken by the Wildcats. 7-5 Wildcats. Coming down to the timeout. Wildcats ahead 7-5. Number 17 for Wilmington has it. That's Christian Robaj. Robaj passes it ahead to Andrew Sullivan. Now Kincaid has the ball. Kincaid pass it back to Sullivan. Sullivan across the bend right. Right couldn't complete the pass. Right now behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid ahead to Robaj. Robaj couldn't catch it. And the ball rolls to the midfield where it's picked up by number 5 and the whistle's blown. Play continues. Number 5 for Triton has it. Throws out to number 9. 9 over to 3. 3 for Triton has it. Now back to 9. 9 over to 3. Back to 9. 9 still has the ball. Trying to get in front of the net. 9 shot is wide. And it's picked up by number 23 for Triton. Triton. Number 23 for Triton loses the ball. Still loose. Now it's picked up on the ground. Ball still on the ground. 23 for Triton has it.
2 minutes to go in the quarter.
23 out to number 3. Number 3. Now it's picked up by Triton. Number 5 for Triton has the ball. Now loses it. And it's picked up by Wilmington. Number 6, Jared Homela has the ball. Now pass it out to Benoit. Benoit up ahead to Ben Wright. Right over to Sullivan. Sullivan with the ball. Throws it back out to Gavin Erickson. Erickson pass intended for another Wildcat was intercepted by number 9 for Triton. Now up ahead, number 9 was the ball. Throws it on goal and gets it in. And now it's 7-6 Wildcats. Adam Bishop in on the face-off for the Wildcats. We're ahead 7-6. With a minute left in the second quarter. Ball still on the ground. Still on the ground. Picked up by number 8 for Triton. Number 8 passes it to number 14. 14 has it. Looks to pass. Gives it to 23. 23 has the ball. Flag throw on the play.
30 seconds remaining in the half.
On Wilmington. Number 14 Triton has it and he scores. So Triton ties the game with less than 30 seconds left in the second. And the penalty on the Wildcats. It was on number 5, Kyle Kenyon. Called for a slash. The Wildcats are now tied with Triton. Robaj in for the face-off again for the Wildcats. And the ball is still on the ground. Now Christian Robaj has the ball.
10.
And at the 50, Whistles are blown. And it'll be Triton's ball. Was 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Number 9 has it.
4, 3, 2.
And number 9 will hold the ball as the air horn sounds to end the second quarter. And a late penalty was called on number 17. So 17 will be penalized to start the third. But after half, the score is tied at 7. Wildcat 7, Triton 7.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored by Tremezzo, transporting you to Italy through tastes, sights, and smells. Tremezzo's main dining room is open 7 days a week, and there are also catering and function room options. Located in the Square One Plaza on Lowell Street, or check them out on Facebook for new events and seasonal menu offerings.
Back here to start the third. Game is tied 7-7. For Wilmington, Christian Robage and Kyle Kenyon are in the penalty zone to start. And that shot by number 3 for Triton goes out of bounds. Triton has the ball, number 5. Number 5 passed it. Number 14 behind the net. 14. Number 14 now out. Try to pass it. Number 23. That'll roll out of bounds. Wildcats ball. 23, Gavin Erickson. Was the ball from Wilmington. Number 5 trying, looking for a penalty, won't get one. Erickson over to Benoit. Benoit up ahead to Ben Wright. Ben Wright shoots and scores. And the Wildcats are up ahead 8-7 here early in the third. Ben Wright's third goal of the game puts them ahead 8-7. Robot should take the face-off for the Wildcats. After the goal by Ben Wright, put them up 8-7. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Christian Robage. Robage being guarded by number 3 for Triton. Now passes it to Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan across, pass on intent for Gavin Erickson, but instead went out of bounds. It's now Triton's ball. Number 19 for Triton. Pass it ahead to number 3. Number 3 couldn't pick it up. Now he does. Pass it ahead to number 2. Number 2 over number 5. Number 5 for Triton has the ball. Now throws it behind the net to number 14. Number 14. Now out to number 23. 23 shot is in. And we are tied at 8. Here was just under 10 minutes left in the third. Game is tied at 8. Wildcats struck first. Here in the third was a goal by Ben Wright. Now Triton has responded with a goal by number 23. Robage in for the face-off for the Wildcats. The ball is picked up by Connor Benoit. Benoit with the ball. He's able to get past the defender. Now he throws it to number 17, Chris Robage. Robage's shot wide and out of bounds. Now Now Zach and Cade has the ball. Throws it over to number 2, Sullivan. Sullivan looking to pass. Pass it ahead to Ryan Martin. Martin shot wide and out of bounds. Now number 9 has it for Triton. Up ahead. Nine. Pass it over number 5. Number 5 back behind the net, number 14. 14 over to 23. 23 has it. 23 trying to get in front of the net. 23 had a shot tipped away and out of bounds. Remains Triton's ball. Number 5 has it. Number 5 being guarded by Kyle Kenyon. Now number 5 throws it to number 9. Number 9 trying to get in front of the net. His shot was wide and out of bounds. Remains Triton's ball. Number 2 for Triton has it. Throws it to number 14. 14 trying to get around number 4, Thomas Greco. And gives it a little toss to number 23. 23 has the ball for Triton. Tried to pass it to number 3 in front of the net, but instead knocked away by Wilmington. And now Wilmington has the ball. Benoit for Wilmington has it. Throws it up ahead. Pass was intended for number 6, Jared Homela. But instead the ball went out of bounds. And now number 3 for Triton has it. Pass it to number 23. 23. Pass it to 14. 14 shot was in the dirt and out of bounds. Score is tied at 8. Here was just about 7 minutes left in the third. Number 5 for Triton has it. 5 in front of the net. His shot knocked away and out of bounds. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Wilmington's ball. Number 12, Connor Benoit picks it up. Benoit has it. And across to 50. Benoit around 2 defenders with the ball still. Throws it to Ben Wright. That was Andrew Sullivan, and Sullivan scores and a flag is thrown. The goal counts. Number 15 for Triton. Penalized for a cross check, and the Wildcats now lead at 9-8 on a goal scored by number 2, Andrew Sullivan. With 6:35 left in the third. Robards taking the face-off for the Wildcats. And Triton comes up with it. Number 3 for Triton has it. Pass it ahead for Triton. And number 5's shot was no good. Now Wilmington has it. Number 11, Taylor Podolsky had the ball. Podolsky was tripped on the play, and a penalty will be called. 17, Christian Robosh has the ball, and a player for Triton is on the ground in pain. Number 3 gets up and will walk off under his own power. To number 8. Now number 9 for Triton has it. Number 9 being guarded by number 22, Massey Pendenza. 9 passes it ahead to 17 was able to pass it to 5, and 5 scored. So the game is now tied at 9 after the goal by number 5 for Triton. Triton's ball, number 2 has it. Number 2. Number 2 still has it. Now pass it. No pass. Now he passes it out to 14. 14 over to 23. 23 in front of the net. Pass it to 5. And 5 scores again. Put Triton ahead 10-9. Coming out of the timeout, Triton leads 10-9. With about 4 minutes left to play in the third. Bishop taking the face off for the Wildcats. 2 quick goals scored by number 5 for Triton. Put them ahead 10-9. The ball is picked up by Triton. Number 2 has it. Now number 9 passes back to number 2. 2 couldn't catch it. Now number 5 has it for Triton. Number 5 up ahead to 9. 9 shot goes wide and out of bounds. Remains Triton's ball. Number 14 has it. 14 out to 5. 5. His shot was knocked away by the goalie. And the ball goes out of bounds. Wildcats ball. Kyle Kenyon, number 5, has it for the Wildcats. Pass it back to the goalie. Wallace didn't catch it. And now Ryan Martin has the ball for the Wildcats. Up across the 50. Was hit and lost the ball. Now number 9 for Triton has it. 9 to 5, 14. 14 scores, and now Triton leads 11-9. So Triton takes a 2-goal lead. Biggest lead of the game for Triton. And the Wildcats need to get going on offense. Robaj in on the face-off for the Wildcats. Comes up with it. Now Robaj up ahead to number 22, Messi Pendenza. Ben Wright has the ball for the Wildcats. Throws it back out to Connor Benoit. Benoit back to Ben Wright. Wright's pass to Zach Kincaid. It's on the ground, still on the ground. Kincaid, number 15 for Triton, battling for it. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Triton ball. And a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called. And Zach Kincaid will go back for another penalty. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. It'll be Triton's ball. Number 9 has it for Triton. Now number 5 has it. 5 over to 23. 23 to 14. 14 back to 23. 23 couldn't catch it. Now the ball's on the ground. 23 picks it up at the 45-yard line. Throws it to 5. 5 with the ball. Throws it over to 9. Now 9 to 17. 17 back to 9. 9 in front of 2. And 14 keeps the ball in play. 14 out to 23. 23 over to 9. 9 to 14. 14. And the ball goes wide. And it's picked up by the goalie, Thomas Baldy. Baldy to Benoit. Benoit up ahead to Thomas Greco. Greco to Sullivan. Andrew Sullivan has the ball, throws it to Nolan Fitzgerald. Now back to Sullivan. Sullivan has the ball. Sullivan out to Christian Robage.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. The score is Triton 11, Wilmington 9.
Robage up ahead to Benoit. Benoit gets around the defender, number 2 for Triton. Now throws up ahead to Ben Wright. Wright out to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Robage. Christian Robage standing at the 40-yard line. Now over to Benoit. And the pass was a little high, and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Triton ball. Number 9 up ahead to number 2 for Triton. Number 2 over to 23. Now 23 over to 14. 14 to 5, and 5 shoots and scores. And another goal scored by number 5 for Triton to put them ahead 12 to 9. No goal. No goal. Dead ball was called. So the score remains 11 to 9. Triton.
57 seconds remaining in the quarter.
57 seconds left in the third quarter. Triton will have the ball. Number 9 has it for Triton. Throws it up ahead to 17. 17 behind the goal is 14. Now number 3 has it for Triton. Out to 23. 23 picks it up. Toss it to number 9. Number 9 for Triton has it. Number 9 trying to get in front of the goal for a shot and losing control of the ball. 23 has it. Number 23 being guarded by Connor Benoit. And 23's shot was stopped by the goalie. And now number 9 for Triton has the ball after Wilmington goalie tried to quickly throw it out. 23's shot goes wide and out of bounds. Number 14 has it for Triton. Front, ball's on the ground. That's where it'll stay as the horn sounds to end the third quarter. Triton ahead 11 to 9, heading into the fourth. Started the fourth quarter, Triton ahead 12 to 9. The last goal scored by Triton was then called a dead ball penalty, which gave them possession right after the goal. So Triton ahead 12 to 9 here at the start of the fourth quarter. That last goal was scored by number 5 for Triton. Now number 17, Chris Robage, has the ball for Wilmington. Robage loses the ball. It's on the ground. Now picked up by Connor Benoit. Benoit, shot on goal was saved by the goalie. Now number 1 for Triton throws it out for number 2. Number 2 picks it up. Number 2 throws it over to number 9. Number 9 for Triton has the ball. Being guarded by 17, Christian Robage. 9's shot is in, and now Triton's up 13 to 9. Number 9, his 4th goal of the game, puts them ahead 13 to 9. Adam Bishop to take the face off for the Wildcats against number 3 for Triton. Goal scored by number 9 for Triton. put them ahead 13-9. Ball is still on the ground. Now picked up by number 22, Matthew Pendenza. Pendenza up ahead to number 1, Ben Wright. Wright looking to pass. Now pass it out to number 11, Taylor Podolsky. Podolsky couldn't handle the ball. Now number 19 for Triton has it. Up ahead, 19 tried passing it to number 14. Now number Thomas Greco for Wilmington battles for the ball as it goes out of bounds. Number 5 for Triton has it. Throws it out to number 3. Number 3 over to number 9. 9 to 14. 14. His shot was knocked down. Now number 4, Thomas Greco, comes up with the ball. Ball is back on the ground. Big battle in front of the Triton bench. Number 9 for Triton has the ball. Now it's picked off by number 11, Taylor Podolsky. Podolsky gets across to 50, but then lost the ball and is picked up by Triton. Number 14 for Triton has the ball. Number 14 over to number 23. 23 behind the net for Triton. Look to get in front. And number 3 shot. Number 5 shot goes far right and out of bounds. Triton has the ball. 23 throws it over to 14. 14 out to number 3. 3 to 9. 9 over to 5. 5 behind the goal to number 23. Now 23 loses the ball, and it's picked up by Ryan Martin for Wilmington. Across to 50, number 24, Ryan Martin has the ball, throws it ahead to Ben Wright. Ben Wright throws it behind the goal to somebody. Now Triton comes back up with the ball. And number 15 toss it to number 5. Number 5 for Triton has the ball, throws it behind the goal to number 23. 23 with the ball. But look to pass. Pass it out to number 9. 9 winds up and shoots, and he scores again. 5th goal of the game for number 9. Puts Triton ahead 14-9. So Wilmington did lead this game 9-8. Now the trail 14-9. Bishop in on the faceoff for the Wildcats. Looking to get some offense going for the Wildcats, who really need it. Ball is controlled by number 2 for Triton. Number 2 throws it over to 14. 14 throws it behind the net to number 23. 23 out to 17. 17 now back to 5. Number 5 over to 14. 14, his shot is in. And things are just falling apart for the Wildcats. 14's 5th goal of the game, 2. So Triton leads this game 15-9. After the goal is scored by number 14, his 5th of the game. Taking the face off for the Wildcats at number 17. The whistle is blown. And it's Triton's ball. Number 9 has it for Triton. 9 also has 5 goals on the game today. Now 17 has it behind the net to 23. 23 looking to pass. Now 23 gets out in front. His shot goes wide and out of bounds. Number 17 will control the ball for the Triton Vikings. Now 23 has it. 23 with the ball. 23 now. Attempted to pass it to number 5. 5 could not control the ball. And now 17 has it for the Wildcats. The whistle's blown. And possession. Triton has possession of the ball. 9 over to 17. Now out to 9. 9 over to 2. Number 2 for Triton. Pass it to 14. 14 behind the goal to 23. 23 looking to pass. Pass it out to number 2. And the ball is on the ground. Ball's picked up now by 23 for Triton. 23 throws it down to 14. 14 with the ball. Throws it to 17. And 17 scores to increase the lead to 7. 16-9 Triton. Adam Bishop to take the face-off for the Wildcats. After the goal scored by number 17 for Triton. Ball is controlled by number 12, Connor Benoit. Benoit able to get around the defender. Now Benoit throws it down to number 2, Andrew Sullivan. Sullivan over to Christian Robaj. Robaj up ahead, up to number 1, Ben Wright. That pass was knocked down. And the ball is battled for. And it's picked up by Connor Benoit. Benoit up to Zach Kincaid. Kincaid out in front, was looking for Ryan Martin. But the ball falls to the ground and is picked up by Triton. The goalie, number 1, has the ball for Triton. And Connor Benoit has the ball. Now Ryan Martin has the ball. Ryan Martin's shot is wide, out of bounds. It'll stay Wildcats ball. Number 20, Zach Kincaid has the ball. Kincaid
5 minutes remaining in the game.
looks to shoot, and the ball doesn't go in, and it will be Triton's ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Number 5 has the ball for Triton, throws it up, ahead to number 2. Number 2 looks to pass. Now does so to number 14. Number 14 behind net 23. 23 was the ball. Throws it out to 5. Number 5 for Triton. Has the ball. Number 5 looked to pass it to 2, and now the pass was knocked down by number 24, Ryan Martin. Martin loses control of the ball and is picked up by number 9 of Triton. 9 loses the ball and is picked up by Martin. Martin loses the ball again, controlled by number 14 of Triton. Number 14 looks to pass, passes out to 9. Number 5 now has it. Back to 9. 9. 9 looks pass it to 5. 5 to 17. 17 to 23. Now back out to 14. And over to 9. And over to 5. And expect a lot of passing for the last 3.5 minutes. Let's try and just tries to run out the clock with their 7-point lead over the Wildcats. Jared Homla's shot was knocked down by number 17. Now number 2 for Triton has the ball. Number 2 passes it out to 9. 9 over to 17. 17 to 23. 23 couldn't catch it. 23 being guarded by Thomas Greco, number 4. And now Thomas Greco has the ball for the Wildcats. Now number 14, Shane Penny has the ball. Penny up ahead. Number 5, Kyle Kenyon. Ball goes out of bounds. Triton ball for number 2. 2:14 left in the game. Triton ahead 16-9. Scoring 8 straight goals after Wilmington led it 9-8. Number 5 has it for Triton. 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
2. 2 has it. 2 with the ball. Now over to 9. 9 has the ball. Now 17. No, 9 has the ball. 9 looking to pass. Gets it to 5. 5 has it. 5 passes it over to 3. 3 with the ball. Gives it to 14. Now 17 has it. Now 9. 9 over to 5. Now 9. 9 to 17. 17 behind the goal to 14. 14 to 3. And 3 has the ball. It was 50 seconds left. Wildcats' chances of pulling off a comeback just slowly go down with every second. Triton ball. Number 17 has it. Changes made by Wilmington. 17 over to 14. With the ball. Pass it over to 3. 30 seconds left. 14 out in front. Gives it off to 3. 3 over to 5. 5 with the ball. 15 seconds left. And 5 will just run till the air horn sounds, ending the game. And the Wildcats lose this game 16-9. Wildcats at one point did lead 9-8, but Triton came back. So Triton wins 16-9. I'm Sean Guinness. Thank you for watching today's game.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored by Tremezzo, transporting you to Italy through tastes, sights, and smells. Tremezzo's main dining room is open 7 days a week, and there are also catering and function room options. Located in the Square One Plaza on Lowell Street, or check them out on Facebook for new events and seasonal menu offerings.